Hi there, this is Life Forever here. FEMA camps. Are they the answer in a long term or short term? Chaos is going to create after a certain length of time. The government's going to make some choices that we may not approve of. They will separate the sick. They will decide whether they live or die in a situation. Food will be handed out accordingly. Shelter will be overcrowded. Outdoor facilities will be overcrowded, has to be cleaned, may not be cleaned regular. The showers will be very limited. People will begin to get on each other's nerves. If you ever seen back in the day, old movies showing, from the black and white movies showing old hobo camps and stuff, just countless number. You ever seen pictures of the old mining camps of people, just countless rows and rows living in tents and stuff, just surviving. Disease spread among it because of the close quarters. So a FEMA camp can be good in many ways. It can be bad in many ways. It depends on whether it's short term or long term. It's a lot of what ifs and what is going on. You're limited on how much water you can drink. You're limited on how much food you can eat. You may be limited on the amount of medicines you take if you're a diabetic. If you got high blood pressure, you got other countless medical issues. They may have it, they may not have it. It is a decision they are going to make. They're going to separate you from your loved ones if you are sick. If your child is sick and you're not, they're going to take that child and separate them. And then the decision comes. Do they let them live? Do they put them down? Do you know what's going to happen to that person? It's not an easy decision. It's one thing in a flood situation or a hurricane situation or maybe an earthquake situation. But what if it's much more? When a war happens, people winds up in the camps, refugees camps. There's just countless number of people. They're counting on people to take care of them. You're eating mush, basically. You're eating rice 3 times a day. You have no access to your medicines, really. So, you got all types in there. You've got drugs addicts, you got alcoholics, you got drug addicts going to steal your medicines just to take. You've got people in there that's going to take your weapons. You got people in there that's going to rape you. You got people that's going to rape the children. You got all kinds of people. You got murderers in there. You got all types of people from all walks of life that you know nothing about that could be sleeping right next to you in a situation. So in a short term or a long term, it's a big what ifs. Do we go to the FEMA camps? Do we take a chance on doing what we must do to survive on our own? Many of them's going to run there, hope for the medical facility. They're hoping for the cure. They're hoping for the food. They're hoping for the shelter. They're hoping for the water. They're hoping for the supports they need. So it's a what if. FEMA camps in short term, long terms, it depends on what it is, how it affects. In a long term situation, I don't think it'd be very good because after a while the food will start to run out. People will start turning on one another. Cannibalism could start. The government will start to separate those they think is infected, even though they might just have a simple cold. They're going to separate them from those people, from the other people they think is healthy. So a long-term FEMA camp is not a wise situation. Take a look at some of the old pictures of hobo camps. Take a look at pictures of the old mining camp facilities and stuff. And you can think about it. This is what could be like in a long-term situation. FEMA camps in short-term and long terms has its good side and its bad side. Me, I don't want a FEMA camp. I don't want to go to it. I have no interest in going to it. I'd rather survive on my own the best way I can because I feel being closed in with that many people will create more problems than heaven. For me, that is. I'd rather be with the people I know, work together as a group in survival situation and take care of one another. That doesn't mean it works for everybody. Maybe the FEMA camp is the answer for many people. But how it affects one person, how it affects a group of people, how it affects the entire civilization from short term to long term can be a big difference in the scales of life. So this is Life Prepper here. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all, and think about how a FEMA camp would affect you.